And people come out and support the Reggae Girlz, man. Come out and be that 12 man in the stadium. Make some nice, beat the jump, blow the hand, show the girls some respect. They did great in the FIFA Women's World Cup, the first ever team from Jamaica to qualify for the round of 16. Swaby sisters, what a what a partnership, in the backline. Two sisters, keeping it real around there, keeping it nasty, keeping it mean, keeping it grimy, everything that you can think of, man. I love that defensive pair. Welcome back to the channel, man. Good day to everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day, man. You don't know it's Thursday. Man, I'm doing a preview for the Reggae Girlz versus Canada. The Concacaf Olympic Playoffs, kicks off tomorrow 7 p.m. man in Kingston, Jamaica. People go out there, man, and support the Reggae Girlz, man. Let's buy out the bleachers tickets, Let's see if we can get around between 10 and 20,000 in the bleachers. You don't know, grandstand, ticket is what, 3,000, and not many people can afford. Not many people going to buy a 3 grand ticket. It's just the reality, for women's football in Jamaica. But look, the bleachers ticket only costs what, 15 bills. So go out there, man, and support the girls, man. Show them the support, give them a warm welcome from what they did in the women's FIFA World Cup, a month and a half ago. So that's all I have to say, man. Support the Reggae Girlz, man. They need the support. Look, coming up against Canada, Canada is the defending champion. They won the gold medal the last time in this tournament. So they're going to be a really tough opposition to play. But at the end of the day, this is a two-legged game. Each team play on their home turf, so there is always advantage for both teams. I hope the girls can take care of business tomorrow at the office, man. We want to show what the Reggae Girlz is made up of, man. What we are as a nation. Show them that we can take on all the big giants in women football as what we did. We drew with Brazil and sent Brazil packing in the first round of the Women's World Cup. We got that famous points against France. We beat Panama. So a whole lot of things, man. A whole lot of greatness up in that FIFA Women's World Cup a month and a half ago for the Reggae Girlz. But we have to show up a whole lot of positive intent in this game. We have to go out there with the right attitude. Hope the fans again, can rally the girls, and hope we can make some noise in the stadium. A couple of weeks ago, you could saw on Canada official Instagram page, the game already sold out, man. But look, coming into this game, man, the girls have some off the field issues. I hope they can resolve all of that problem, and focus on what they need to do on the pitch and take care of business, so we can go to France next year for the Olympic Games. We would love to see the Reggae Girlz playing the Olympic Games, as playing at the World Cup, for the second time. We're coming up against big teams. We want to see our girls play against the biggest teams in the world. So, showcase their talent, show the world what is Jamaica is all about, the women football. Canada, man, they had the training camp in Florida. They're going to be a really tough team. But look, there's 2 changes to the previous World Cup squad that they picked. Cindy Collins in for Alicia Chapman, and Maria Yasmin Aladoy is in for Sophia Schmidt. Those are the 2 changes that made to the squad. Canada have a really good coach. I admire her a lot. She's very tactical. But look, Canada had a poor World Cup as they got knocked out in the group stage. The first game that they played, they drew with Nigeria 0-0. They beat Ireland in the second group game, and they lost in that final game that they needed a win, and they got trashed by the host country Australia 4-0. So Canada conceded 6 goals in the group stage in 3 games and only scored 2 goals. They missed a penalty. That first game that they played, Sinclair missed that penalty against Nigeria. Canada have, how to stop this Canadian team. Canada, they like to play that 4-2-3-1 or that 4-3-3, but the only way they would play that 4-2-3-1 is less, they're going to start, Sinclair in the number 10 position. You see a lot of times they rotate both players, Sinclair and Fleming. That's the vice captain. Vice captain and captain, rotate themselves in and out the squad. But the first game, Sinclair starting that number 10, and in the second and third game, Fleming Jessie Flemings, she played for Chelsea. She starting at number 10, but yeah, man. So the Canadian team, they had two very good midfielders that play that double pivot, Grosso and Quinn. You saw in the group stage, Quinn is the one that go box to box, and Grosso is the one that normally, stay back and take care of the defense. But Grosso, she's a very good player going forward and defending. She give you both on both ends. She created 4 chances in the FIFA Women's World Cup group stage. She had 83% successful dribbling. And the next one, she passes into the final third. She had over 30 passes into the final third. I think it's 34 passes, she had in the group stage in the final third. She never get dispossessed, in the group stage whenever she played. So she take care of the ball well. She's the one that set the tone of the game. She's the one that link up play, from midfield to the forward line. On the forward line, they have like Rivera, normally sometimes start Vince, or their star player, Jordan Aitima. But look, it's either sometimes they play Jordan Aitima through down the middle in that number 9 position, or they play Vines. But look, it doesn't matter which one of the players they play, they're always going to look to break the lines, especially playing it Jordan Aitima on the left or the right. They're going to flood her with ball, and she's a quick player. She's very skillful. She can go 1v1 with anyone. So they like to play balls down the channels, and up to Jamaica, how to stop and block those channels, and don't let them settle in the midfield area, try to dictate the tempo of the game. I want to see us press this Canadian team a little. But look, so one of the big issue, with this Canadian team, dealing with set piece, corner kicks, free kicks, whatever it is, ball coming into the box, they just cannot deal with it. As in that second game in the group stage, Maccabi, the Irish captain, she scored from a corner kick. She's the first woman to ever score from a direct corner kick. Yeah, man, the Reggae Girlz, man, as you know, the Reggae Girlz, we have one of the meanest defense in that FIFA Women's World Cup, and we had, 3 clean sheets, in the group stage. The only time we conceded was against Colombia in that run of 16 games, but one of the things, though, we only scored 1 goal, but we knew that this Reggae Girlz defense line, they can defend the Swaby sister, whether it's Wilshire played at right back and then at left back. They know how to defend, but just that one mistake that Denisha made, in that Colombian game, that long diagonal ball from 40-45 yards out, and that's how the Colombian team got their goals, and they knocked us out. But look, man, in the midfield, we're going to have to get on the ball more in the midfield. Atlanta Primus, Vivian Sampson, Drew Spence, Jody Brown. More likely, those are the midfield 4 that are going to play in this game. Hope we can get on the ball, especially in that midfield. Get Atlanta Primus on the ball, get Drew Spence on the ball. As in the last World Cup, they were our most influential player. Creating chances for our attackers, especially in that game against Panama when Bonisha was facing a suspension, from that red card. Drew Spence created 3 chances in that game. Atlanta Primus created 1. She took the most shots and goal, for the Reggae Girlz. So, those players, can create and make things happen, but the big problem, who's going to start up front with Khadija Bonisha? Will it be Kayla? Will it be Simmons? But I think Simmons, with her pace, it will be a different style from what Bonisha gave to the opposition defense, but Kayla, is a similar player to Bonisha, with strength, likes to come deep. She's very good with her back to goal. She can make a quick turn and make a dribble. She got a little sprint. She kind of quick, but look, Simmons is the one that's going to stretch the Canadian backline. If they're supposed to be a long ball, she's the one that can get on the end. But it's going to be a really good game. But I would love to see Tiffany Cameron play. As Tiffany Cameron, we saw in that World Cup when she came in, she had a lot of energy. She can dribble. You know, she just got transferred to the Spanish La Liga. You have a next one, Chena Matthews, you know, for the Chicago. I think Chicago Dash. I think what that's in Chicago, whatever Chicago, you know, but she's on farm. I think she scored a goal the other day. You know, so it's going to be a little earthed for Lorna Donaldson. But look, man, people come out and support the Reggae Girlz, man. You know, but I would love to see, you know, Khadija Bonisha kind of play that number, not really a number 10, but a supportive striker, you know, someone that, you know, going to drop off in that number 10 era between, you know, just between in those little pockets where the Canadian between the midfield and the defense line, just try to pick up the ball and, you know, try to turn, try to create a chance. Meanwhile, we have players like Jody Brown is running invert, and who's ever on that right side, Chena Matthews, Tiffany, you know, either Drew Spence, you know, try to get inside more to the center forward whenever Bonisha pick up the ball. So, you know, she had players around her can play that 1-2 pass, you know, give and go, get close to each other where we can make easy, quick 5-10 yards pass. You know, it's easier to make a 10 yards pass than a 50 yards pass, which is a gamble. But, you know, Drew Spence, Atlanta Primus, you know, Bonisha, Denisha Blackwood from left back coming up, you know, she had a really good workup. Just one mistake, you know, but they're going to be crucial as Spencer, the keeper, Rebecca Spencer. She's really good on the ball, so there is no problem there from her playing out the ball and even getting those long kicks out. The Swaby sisters, you know, what a partnership, you know, in the back line. You know, two sisters, you know, keeping it real round there, keeping it nasty, keeping it mean, keeping it grimy, everything that you can think of, man. You know, I love that defensive pair. You know, but I hope, you know, Lorna Donaldson can get, you know, his tactics spot on, you know, OP work and his attacking plays, as, you know, we struggle to score goals in previous tournament. People come out and support the Reggae Girlz, man. Come out and be that 12-man in the stadium. Make some nice, you know, beat the jump, blow the hand, show the girls some respect. You know, they did great in the FIFA Women's World Cup, you know, the first ever team from Jamaica to qualify for the round of 16. You know, come out, man, and support, man. We know we knock out Brazil in the group stage. You know, we get a point from one of the favorite France. We beat Panama. So yeah, man, come out and support the Reggae Girlz, man, against Canada tomorrow night in Kingston, Jamaica, man. Hope the girls can keep focused on what's going on off the field issue. You know, thanks for watching. You know, this is Nicardo Media House. This is a preview of Reggae Girlz versus Canada. Peace out, salute. Around the corner, got them shades on my eyes. It's a pretty little thing by my side that's flawless. Why you niggas still chasing road?